So, another video about GTA 6. If you didn't know, I made a video recently about my thoughts on the upcoming title, which is due to release in, who knows. In that video, I outlined some items that I would like to see in GTA 6, and it got me thinking. Why not sit down and have a big old think about what I'd really like to see in GTA 6 that were previously in some older titles. This list is in a rough order, number 1 being the one I would like to see the most. So let's get right to it and start with number 7. Also, if you like listening to my words, then smash like and subscribe. Thanks. GTA 5 is set in present day, you wouldn't be surprised to hear. Well, like nearly 10 years ago when it was released. Being present day is understandable as it allows developers to have full creative freedom and not miss out on any technology, weapons or vehicles that are out or soon to be available in the real world. I'd prefer a game to be set in the 1980s or 1990s. I think this time range would be spot on as it is old enough to be interesting and bare bones in a good way, but not too old to miss out on the vital things that keep the game fun. With San Andreas being set in the 90s and Vice City in the 80s, it just shows us that it is possible to create a great world set in these times. Unfortunately, Rockstar have almost confirmed this is not to be, alluding to the fact that GTA 6 will probably be set in present day. GTA 5 in its current state is a bit of a mess if you ask me, and I think a lot of long-time players would agree. It has become a toxic mess, especially with the introduction of the Oppressor. That is beside the point. I would like to see less of a huge money drive in GTA 6 and see it be more about fun and actual enjoyment from the multiplayer. Money is such a big commodity in GTA 5 that it overshadows the fun part of the game, almost forcing you to endure the grind of doing the same high paid heists or missions every 10 minutes of playing. Doing anything else other than grinding for cash in GTA 5 feels like a waste of time because you were constantly thinking, I could have made 100k if I hadn't been playing that round of golf. So yeah, I'd like to see the encouragement of choosing to have fun rather than push the kids to spend money on shark cards. Who remembers being able to react to civilians in San Andreas and recruit for your local gang and go around and take out some nearby ballers? In general, I think the only game to nail this feature was Red Dead Redemption 2. If they could use a similar system in GTA 6, they would be onto a winner. Having that little thing added to the game makes you feel so much more engaged into the world as it appears to give every NPC a nugget of their own personality. It can get you into fights or find yourself making pals. The real feeling of power was strolling around with 4 of your gang members in the middle of Grove Street. Rockstar, bring it back. Another cracking one for San Andreas, being fat, thin or super strong was such a good way to squeeze in an additional level of customization to an already multi-layered system. Besides cheat codes, it wasn't the easiest of things to get CJ to be in peak physical shape. You really had to dedicate a fair bit of time into getting him there. You would only be able to work out for a certain amount of time per day, forcing you to wait a full day until you can jump back on the free weights and get dench. Every game after has had a fairly loose version of this by simply having a stamina bar or driving skill bar, etc. It would be better to see this back into the new title. It takes work to become ripped. I'd like to feel that is the case in the game too for a touch more realism. This one is a little niche. In San Andreas, there was a small minigame that allowed you to play couch co-op. I remember playing it with my friends over and over. Maybe this one comes more from nostalgia than anything, but I just think that the option to have it would be nice. I just remember being blown away that my friend and I could wreak havoc around Los Santos. At the time, there weren't many games that were doing the things that San Andreas was doing, and to be able to play one of my greatest games of the generation in co-op was superb. Only true ones will remember. Don't get me wrong, the multiple protagonist system was great for GTA 5. It was revolutionary in its own right. This is something I've mentioned in my previous video, which you can watch here, or there will be an end card at the end of this video. The problem I found with having multiple protagonists was the chopping and changing it constantly between each character left me feeling like I couldn't latch onto a single story and instead felt like I was playing 3 games at once. Call me traditional, but I do feel like a story where you follow one person's arc from start to finish is much more fulfilling than jumping from person to person. A single perspective in GTA 6 would be the way forward in my opinion. It worked for Red Dead Redemption 2 and it will work for GTA 6, as we do know that Rockstar can make a killer story. A classic feature in the original GTA from 1997, the fart and burp button. It shaped a generation, cured diseases, destroyed worlds and ended world hunger. Oops, wrong list. Let's rewind. The Euphoria physics system from GTA 4 was unrivaled. Playing around with the physics was almost half the game itself. I've literally spent hundreds of hours messing around, crashing motorbikes, flinging my car on the swing glitch, and jumping out of helicopters. This point is self-evident. I would say that anyone that has played GTA 4 would agree with this point. The physics we got in GTA 5 was cartoony, clunky, and unrealistic. Let's do away with that and pull in something more in line with BeamNG, which looks like this on screen now. Although control is easier on GTA 5, it is nowhere near as fun. What was really impressive is driving away from 5 stars with 2 buckled wheels in the middle of Liberty City. I do genuinely hope that Rockstar introduce this back into the upcoming release. Well, that concludes this list. If you enjoyed this short video, maybe you'd like to sink your teeth into something more dissectional. If so, make sure you check out my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, tell me in the comments why I'm wrong, or if you want to add to my list. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.